I don't think anyone knows this about me, but when I get bored and when I'm alone, I just start doing weird stuff, like, so, I never wear lipstick, and I don't even know where this is from, but I'll just, like, take it, and I'll, like, put it on, and then I'll do, like, stage makeup, and, like, it's really weird and not quite normal. So I guess I'm just really bored, so I guess I'll just chill with you through, like, the camera. So this is the view from the top of my house, the roof. I don't know if I've ever taken you up here, but it's always where I go when I'm all, like, upset or whatever. It's really relaxing every once in a while just to be, like, alone and disconnected from everything else in the entire world and everyone. Unless there's something that's new or that's exciting in my life, it kills me because it just gets to be so depressing because nothing is unpredicted. And I don't really know why human nature makes it so that, like, having things that are unpredictable in our lives make it better, that it's like a quintessential thing, you know, make a future for yourself. So in prospect, that's really, it's good. But then, I don't know, I guess you just need to, like, explore and experience all of these new things, and I think that is almost as important as school, because if you're going to be living on your own, if you're going to be having a job, then you have to be able to experience things, you know? You have to know how to handle yourself and know, like, each time we mess up, we learn the best thing to do in that specific, like, situation. So if we're, you know, faced with something similar, then we can make a better choice so that we won't get as hurt as badly. And for everyone, it's different. It's not something that can be taught. It has to be learned through experiencing the world, which I think is kind of cool, actually. I think there are certain things that define a person. Like, when you face an issue, are you the kind of person who sits back and decides that it'll work itself out, that someone else will deal with it? Or are you the type of person who wants to fix it yourself? And, you know, I think, personally, I'm a pacifist. And it's not a good thing. Because my dad is always saying that our generation is going to have to deal with a lot of issues, which I think is true. I mean, for one thing, there's global warming, and there's just, like, all this conflict that is going on in our world right now. And we're going to have to, you know, face it. And I think it's really easy to say, you know, what's going on right now in Africa is awful, and, you know, like, global warming needs to be dealt with, but it's another thing to actually be helping with it. And I haven't really done a whole bunch to help anyone in the world, and I feel like maybe that's something that I should start doing. Anyways, when I was a kid, I used to share this room with my brother, and we used to have these bunk beds that, I don't even remember it, really. But I remember all of my friends were always complaining about how they had to share a room with their siblings, and I've never found that hard, I guess. And I mean, my brother and I haven't always gotten along. When I was little, I hit him over the head with a hose, like the metal part, and yeah, that was fun. I think my mom got really, really mad at me. When I was was in about 4th grade, Sadie introduced me to Rent, and I was like obsessed with it, like I cannot describe. And it was the first CD I bought ever, which foreshadowing definitely. Anyways, so what I used to do when I was little is like I used to duet to light my candle, except I'd sing both parts and I'd film myself and I sucked and I'll still suck, but I'm going to do that for you right now because it's going to be beautiful and dramatic. Okay, ready? It's nothing that turns off my heat, and I'm just a little weak on my feet. Would you light my candle? What are you staring at? Nothing. Your hair in the moonlight. You look familiar. Can you make it? Just haven't eaten much today. At least the room stopped spinning. Anyway, what? Nothing. Your smile reminded me. I always remind people of who is she? She died. Her name was April. It's out again. Sorry about your friends. Would you light my candle? Well, yeah. All the wax is dripping. I like it between my fingers. I figured. Oh well. Good night. Blew out again. No, I think that I dropped my stash. I know I've seen you out and about when I used to go out. Your candle's out. I had it when I walked in the door. It was pure. Is it on the floor? They say that I have the best ass below 14th Street. Is it true? You're staring again. Oh no. I mean, you do have a nice, you look familiar. Like your dead girlfriend. Only when you smile, but I'm sure I've seen you somewhere else. Do you go to the Cat Scratch Club? That's where I work, I dance. Yes! I used to tie you up. It's a living. I didn't recognize you without the handcuffs. Made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. I didn't know how long